Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 71 yards. And the Cards need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Purdy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Back to throw, Purdy. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Purdy. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Purdy now to throw. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Now they'll audible to something else. McCaffrey is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line. 53.
Purdy looking to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? This is caught. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2.
2-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Kyler going to give this to Benson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Flush to his right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Out of the gun, Purdy. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's a run now with Kittle. And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey, an 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this goal.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Murray now to throw. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Green.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run over center with Benson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this is caught. Jennings. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the checks and you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, Henry, how much you needed, go and get a little more on top. I like it.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Purdy. Now he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
San Francisco.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Purdy going to give it to Guerrero. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Isaac Guerrero A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half, Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Cardinals 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Room here to run. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
But it leads to 4th down.
Throwing now is Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy over the middle. That's complete to McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Down, 49ers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
They'll try the middle with Dorindo. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
3rd down and 1. And now they'll shift things around.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Here's Purdy.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Back to throw, Purdy.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Powering his way forward. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Murray now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Shotgun now from Murray. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Cardinals. First and 10 at the 20.
Murray going to throw. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Cardinals, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Benson.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and goal from the 1. There's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So the victory here for San Francisco.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a good one in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Commanders 7, 49ers nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Get the fullback involved here. He hits the lead perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two. He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
And he'll go down here at the 16. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Another try following the sack. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Outside. 18, watch out. Go ahead. Yellow. Start.
From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Yellow.
Purdy now on 4th down. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. 3. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
19, Buffalo
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. Offense up to the line fast.
10-yard loss brings up 2nd and 20. At the 20.
Trying again following the sack. He gets this one to McLaurin. 40. Free inside the 30. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down.
IT! Watch out! Look. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on the gate across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
We go, boy. IT! Watch out!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they bring him down around the 34.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Go ahead. IT!
shotgun, McCaffrey. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Purdy looking to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Outside, 53. 18. Watch out.
Running for the marker on second. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Get set. Get set. 18.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
Outside. 18. Outside. Can't. Yellow.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Final rounds up. You're not. Yellow.
Purdy to throw it. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 16.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep down the left. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Ready? 19, 18, 16 average, 18, Pioneer.
Here's Daniels on fourth down. He's looking deep once again. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but the little seed of doubt to put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Outside. 118, watch out.
Now it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down, 49ers.
Get set, get set. 18,
back to throw. Here's Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
outside. 18,
From the 43. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20.
They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Into traffic. Complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
10 yards on the
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
get set, get set. 18,
From the red zone now. Finds him on the crossing route. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's Gorindo on second down. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 14.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Riggs, Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19 tight, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball. Serious.
And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go. Catch back, Cowboy 80.
He's throwing for it. Chased out to his right. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. From the gun, Gorindo. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Completed to his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. 49ers lead by only 2. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. He's back to throw. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Heads up, heads up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going run again with McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Setting up to pass. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Samuel on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it, ready?
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10.
Flag 3, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. Held in by Lane. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
That should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is McCaffrey. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Check. Panther 60. Panthers Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 19 tight.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
70 Rangers.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19. Street.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
60 Maverick.
Throwing now. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Keeping it on the ground. And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slims the lead down to 4.
Commanders 30.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Dive play straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.